amazing. She has this real passion for helping people to simplify what they're doing around their finances and their taxes, which is something that so many of us are completely freaked out about. So, Nicole, I would love for you to share a little bit about what the process of working with me was like and what you're doing now so that everybody can hear and be inspired.
Yeah, so like Christine mentioned, my name is Nicole Mynarich. I found Christine on, similar to Sarah, a Facebook ad that she had ran. And I honestly was kind of like a little skeptical just because, you know, I mean, you see so many people who are marketing themselves as, you know, life coaches or career coaches. And, but obviously, like, Christine had her horses in her ad, and I was just drawn to that because I was like, wow, you know, someone who kind of understands the passion that I have. So I, you know, kind of went into her page, went into the Facebook group, and I just really felt that, you know, that when you can connect with somebody and you can relate to them, that's what really makes the coaching process work. So anyways, fast forward a bit, I finally made the plunge and started working with Christine, and it's just been really amazing what I mean, I surprised myself what I've done just in the short amount of time working with Christine. I really didn't think I would actually quit my job, but I have, and it's been about 10 days, and I am jobless, but it's like so freeing and amazing. And, you know, I'm just so relieved. And I'm also in the process of planning my wedding, which is next weekend. So I'm in sort of the baby startup phase right now. I'm not quite as far along as probably Sarah is with her business, but I'm also a lot farther than I thought I ever would be. And honestly, you know, my biggest takeaway, I think, in working with Christine, you know, all of the, you know, getting organized with sort of the strategy and, you know, sort of process of building a business, that all was helpful. But I honestly felt the biggest surprise to me was how much work I really needed to do on sort of mindset shift and building my confidence in, you know, what I'm trying to do here and what I'm trying to offer. So I was really surprised at how much work I did on shifting my mindset and really getting to the point where I can do this and I'm capable, you know, because I think that fear of, you know, failure was, and maybe even the fear of success, of not, you know, being able to really meet the expectations of the people that I'm working with, has held me back a ton. So I honestly don't feel like I would have quit my job. I probably would still be miserable. You know, just a little bit of background. I worked for 7 years at a large public accounting firm in Chicago. And so, you know, it's pretty amazing. I've never left a job and not had another job lined up. But I mean, I really feel in my heart that this was the right choice. And it's just been so exciting. So anyways, after the wedding's done next weekend, I'm going to really fully launch into full-time working my business. But Christine also really helped me build the foundation. So I've already have, you know, a couple of clients that I've been working with, and really done some searching on, you know, what my ideal client base is. So, you know, like Christine mentioned, my business is going to be basically to help people with their bookkeeping, their accounting, and even some of their tax work, and focusing solely on equine businesses in the United States, because that's my passion. And I'm using my skill set to support my passion and really get me involved in those communities and that group again that I've kind of fallen out of with all the work that I've done working with, you know, these big manufacturing corporations or whatever in the past. So I'm well on my way, and I'm so excited that, you know, the possibilities are there, and I'm finally believing that it is possible to live my dreams. And I don't know, I honestly, like I said, it's all because, you know, of the support that I've gotten from Christine, because it's just getting that over that hump and understand, you know, with somebody that understands what you're going through in your mind, you know, and really making yourself believe that you can do it is kind of the key. So I hope I didn't go too long, Christine, but I just, oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Oh Nicole is so amazing. She's got so much knowledge, around her passion for horses, and obviously coming out of a huge international firm, right? She's going to be able to translate that, and she is already translating that to those of us who are like, what the heck? How do I do this tax thing, right? Like, it's overwhelming. Just like someone do it for me and make sure, I'm okay. And not just taxes, but the bookkeeping, because for so many of us, the bookkeeping, even just to get ready to be able to have taxes is really scary.
Yeah.
Sarah says, this is what I need. Nicole, maybe you need to think about expanding to Australia.
I know.
But she is going to be one to watch after she gets married in a week.
Yes.
And goes on her honeymoon and just comes back and starts this whole new chapter of her life fully. I'm so excited for you, Nicole. I am so excited to see what you do and to read your blog and tell people, like, for those of us who want to know where we can find you, like, once you get back and, sleep for a while after planning this wedding, it's taking a ton of your time and energy. How can we find out? Where will you be?
Yeah. So I am currently working on building a website. So once that's kind of finalized and I get back from my honeymoon from Mexico, I will launch that and start to promote it. But in the meantime, my personal email is nmynarich@gmail.com, and I'll put it in the comments. And also, I'm on Facebook at Nicole Mynarich. I'm active in the Life with Passion group, so you can definitely send me a message and connect with me there.
Yes, awesome. I have a question. Meryl says, congrats, you live in Chicago. I grew up there from high school after college.
Nice. Yes, I do live in the suburbs of Chicago. So western suburbs and Naperville. But I'm all over the suburbs, and I grew up in the southwest side and I've always been in Chicago, never lived anywhere else.
Awesome. Nicole, congratulations on your upcoming wedding. Lots of congrats for you.
Thank you.
Amazing comments in the comment section, so be sure to check those out. Meryl asks financial advising. Is that how you would describe what you're doing?
Sort of. It's not really like investment advising. So if that's what you're referring to, sort of a personal financial advisor, but more on the business side, doing more of the accounting, bookkeeping, and financial records of the business, so that then to translate into tax preparation at the end of the year, sort of that side of it. That makes sense.
Yeah, and it is for small businesses, right? Like, you don't need a big business. Like, you can be a small sole proprietor and benefit from what you offer, right?
Right. Yes.
Even though you have been working with these huge companies for so long, your passion is really helping these small business owners.
Exactly.
Or specifically around your passion for horses.
Exactly. Yep. I think that there's just so much, especially in the equine industry. There aren't a lot of professionals that are marketing to that industry in particular, and we all know how much there's jargon and things where it's like, wow, I have to explain this to my accountant, and so I'm kind of going that direction. And but definitely the small businesses is really where my passion is, and helping businesses really so that it simplifies their accounting. Hopefully, if even outsource some of that work, so that they these business owners can take their time and spend it out at the barn doing what they do best. So I
love it. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Christine.
All right, enjoy this final week of preparation.